We're coming for you live, baby. Facebook. Welcome, Mind and Body Solutions. TJ Weaver, Dr. Serge, the nutrition scientist. Hey, some exciting things happened.
Tell me more about it.
We got an audio podcast out.
I know we do.
Audio podcast,
Audio.
not Search for Truth. Audio podcast. Tell them a little bit about
So
what's
it's
going on.
mostly me trying to reach out to people more because nutrition is a big thing right now and people need to know the truth.
Huge.
And I decided to actually upload my podcast on iTunes and Google Play and Spotify, all those different platforms. Once, twice a week, I'm going to put out a podcast on different topics, and the goal is to educate the masses.
I couldn't believe it. I went on iTunes and I looked for Dr. Serge and
And there we
popped
are.
right up. The first 3 or 4 of them came right up. Yeah.
Yep.
I was blown away. I said, he's a star, ladies and gentlemen. He's a star. So that's very exciting stuff. And so basically, I mean, obviously, we're trying to get more to the masses.
Yep.
We're still in that pandemic. We're still in the COVID virus pandemic. And, we're still going through all the issues with that.
I think that's one thing that came out positive out of this is people are realizing that they need the health.
Get healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nutrition is the foundation.
Foundation. And that's actually one of your very first podcasts there.
Yeah.
Nutrition is the foundation
It's
of
the
life.
foundation of everything.
Because we believe that if you take good care of yourself, and that takes a lot of work, by the way, not just, eating a little bit better at home, or not just taking supplements from Walgreens or Walmart or retail stores. It's doing some research, getting with a doctor of nutrition. You've probably, if you're in your mid part of your lives, you've probably beat your bodies up pretty bad, pretty good. You probably feel okay and you're still living your life, but you got a lot of stress. But we believe here that your body can heal itself by taking care of yourself through supplementation, really is what I call it.
Yeah.
If you take the right supplements, who, by the way, are made from food and whole foods, not things that are created in a lab, but this is being taken from food and whole foods and plants, that your body naturally is going to heal itself.
Correct.
And we do this through what we call a nutrition response test.
Yeah, exactly.
Which you went to school for and what you trained for all those years. And the nutrition response test is going to tell Dr. Serge about your insides. It's going to talk to him about all the organs that are going on in your insides. And he can measure that accordingly. And then you're going to create a cocktail of supplements that you want to start people off, and you go through the different stages of healing. And I mean, we have a lot of proof that it is an absolute a miracle of life to God made these incredible bodies to heal themselves.
And we tap into this healing power with nutrition.
Through nutrition.
It's fascinating. As a matter of fact, today I had this patient. They came, husband and wife, they came to me and they knew a lot about nutrition, but they were doing too much. They were taking dozens of supplements. And they were concerned about, are we doing too much, taking too many supplements? Yes and no. They were taking the wrong supplements, like you said. They were not food-based. They were from the store. And they were taking a lot of things that were working against each other.
Wow.
So you need to know what you do when it comes to nutrition. It's important to take vitamins. We talk a lot about it. But there's a way to do it too much too.
See, that's my whole thing is that I don't think you can do it, people. I think you need to come see Dr. Serge. You need to go see a doctor of nutrition. Start getting healthy. And this is the whole reason we're doing these podcasts and these video podcasts, is to give you the information that you can learn from. And then make your own mind up and go take care of yourself.
I mean, people I think are starting to see that we need a strong body to be able to fight the virus or viruses in general. And funny enough, I was reading some statistics a few days ago on who were more prone or at risk to get the virus. And there was 2 main factors. One was vitamin D deficiency. So most people who got sick with the virus were vitamin D deficient. So which is really important to take vitamin D. Mm-hmm. And the other factor is people who are overweight. If you are more than 10, 15 pounds, you are at higher risk of getting sick from this virus. So these 2 factors are nutrition. So if you handle these, your risk of getting the virus is pretty minimal. And if you do get it, it's not as bad. It's like a cold.
Which kind of leads me to the subject that I kind of would like to talk about today, with your permission, is fear and anxiety about
Yes.
what we're doing in our lives here. Stress, from what I've learned from you, that stress is a big indication of getting sick.
Yes.
Your body literally can get these viruses and get these bacteria because you're so stressed.
Correct.
And if you've got a lot of stress in your life, you figure it out. Find a new way, and it all starts with nutrition. It's
Correct.
The foundation.
Yep.
Is getting a better food. And I'm not talking about laying off the McDonald's a lot more. I'm not talking about not going to Taco Bell as much. I'm talking about taking that big step in the right direction and learn first, because knowledge is power.
Knowledge is
you got to
power.
learn about this stuff
Yep.
first. And obviously, it's not going to be important to everybody.
Of course.
We still have a lot of old school
Yeah,
folks
of
out
course.
there. and
That's life.
I've got some in my family. I still can't get them to just take a
Yes.
step.
I mean, I have some of my friends that are not into nutrition at all, but they started to talk to me about vitamins, because they
Uh-huh.
started to see, they ask me, do I need zinc? Do I need vitamin D? What about vitamin C? So I think there's a big awakening out there. People are starting
You're
to
picking
see.
your brain a little
Exactly,
bit. You're
a
like,
little
well, what do
more.
I
It's like,
tell these people? What do I tell them?
this is intriguing.
I
to
know
me.
you have a pretty common explanation of what you tell people when they ask you, should I be taking this? Because doctors, everybody likes to ask the doctors the question.
Of course.
Especially when there's a virus out there, there's a COVID-19 out there. What can I be doing so I don't
Exactly,
catch it?
yeah.
So what you can be doing is come to my office and see me, so we can actually do an assessment on you, so we can get you going, get you started.
Exactly.
I think it's the worst kept secret in America. I really do. Functional medicine is the worst kept secret. It should be a lot more well known.
It is getting more known out there right now.
But
A lot more
like
talk.
where we live in Houston, there ain't no doctor of
There's not that many.
of this kind of medicine that
No.
you
I mean, there's chiropractors that would do nutrition.
right,
but
because they're
not that
trained a lot more than an MD.
They are more trained on nutrition, but they don't do it at the level that we do it here in
Right.
the office.
Yeah.
We do it full time, and I'm trained to do nutrition.
That's right.
There's not that many people. There's a few.
That's
in
what your
Houston.
doctorate is in.
Exactly.
Is what we're doing here is just so the members and the people that come here are people that are sick. They're patients. They're not coming to get prescriptions. They're coming to learn, and they're coming to let him do all the thinking for them.
Exactly.
And that's what I love about it. It's like, God, there's no way for me to know all of this stuff. Even if I studied for 5 straight years on this stuff, I wouldn't know as much as what you know about what you, because you went and became a doctor to be able to do this.
This and the experience too, as you see patients.
Years and years and years and years and years.
You have that clinical insight, instinct that you can help people.
And by the way, you studied at Harvard, for crying out loud. You did a lot of work at Harvard. Right around the corner here at outside of our video room here, our studio, is a great wall of patient testimonies of really, I would probably have to say into the thousands by now.
Yeah.
Of people that you have helped.
Yep.
And it's quite amazing to see. And it's literally, and we have different sections of folders of, okay, so this is, people that have dealt with diabetes, and here's people with, brain fog, and here's people with a high blood pressure. And when you grab one of the packets and you open it up, it's literally hundreds and hundreds of people giving their testimonies of how they healed.
Yeah.
Just thousands, and that was just brain fog. And it's quite amazing.
I mean, that's what we do with nutrition. To me, it's really simple. People come in, they are suffering from different things, and we just give them some recommendations. And it's fairly basic. Improve your diet, take some vitamins, and people just start getting better.
Yeah. You can't get a good diet in the world that we live in. You have to get on supplements. You're going to have to find good plant supplements and whole food supplements, the things that are going to get you well and get your organs pumping the right way. So come to Mind and Body Solutions and come see a guy that's been doing this for 15 years, who's helped thousands upon thousands of people get better. And you're not making them better. It's not like you're prescribing a pill. All you're doing is teaching them, and then giving them these things that we offer them, and showing them these supplements that they can put into their bodies, which is food.
Yep.
It's just in a pill form to make them
Yeah.
better. That's all you're doing.
It's all about empowering the patient. Give them the tools, and you are able to take in charge of your life and your kids and your family and everybody
Right.
around themselves.
Yeah, taking those steps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much, man. I think we covered some good stuff
We
today.
cover
Yeah.
good things.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
Dr. Serge McGuire,
Awesome.
TJ Weaver.